That is unbelievable. Oh my word, don't try this at home. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we are doing a lasagna differently. We're going to make a 3-cheese Italian sausage penne lasagna. What's a penne lasagna? This is penne pasta and we're going to use that. So boiling water, we want to go in there with some salt, in there with a nice little pinch of sea salt, in there with our pasta. Cook to the packet instructions. Okay, whatever the packet says, cook for 1 minute less. If it says 10, cook for 9. Now I'm going to shove that on behind me while we carry on at the front. So we got a little bit of veg to prep. We got some onion here. We're just going to dice the onion. You know, I've got a couple of oddments, but not to worry. And we got some garlic. So just dice your onion any which way you want. Big, small, whatever. Onion slice. Put in a bowl. Bit of garlic on there, look. So it's a steady one, come on. That will do. Okay, so Italian sausage meat straight out of the casings, there you go. Or if you make Italian sausage meat, use your own. Okay, it's a straightforward one. We want some olive oil in there. In there with our onions. Nice little sizzle whizzle. Just start them off. Try and take out a little bit of rawness from those onions. If you get a little bit of colour, it doesn't matter. Going in with a minute bit of salt just to help draw out that moisture. We're going in there with our sausage meat. Now we just want to brown it up, put a little bit of a crust on there because it's going inside of the lasagna. So just break up your sausage meat as you go in. Give it a cooking. I'm just going to set this off for a couple of minutes and I'm going to chuck my garlic in. Chucking my garlic in there, look. Oh, what a smell. Oh yeah. Oh, you can just tell that this is going to be fantastic. The smell coming out of here with all the herbs in that Italian sausage, the garlic, the onions, unbelievable. Once you've got your pasta cooked to 1 minute under the instructions, drain it. Oh, we're getting some colour on there, look now. That's exactly what we want. There's our flavour there. Okay, I'm using tin tomatoes in there with the juice. And these are whole tomatoes as per usual. And we're going to give them a little bit of a cutting in there. Get in there with your pair of scissors. Now you can be messy and squeeze them all up with your hands. That's up to you. It's not clever. People do it just for video. Craziness. Nice little stir in. Come on, how easy is this? So we want to be going in there with a good couple of tablespoons of tomato puree, tomato paste. Now obviously you can put in as much as you like. Work that in there. And we're just going to go in there with a little bit of sugar just to counteract that sourness of the tomatoes, that acidity. And I'm going in there with some black pepper, not salt. Optional chili flakes, and give it a stir in. Okay, a nice little 10 minutes simmering like that. Give it occasional stir so it doesn't stick, and all those flavours will come together and we can carry on. Just keep giving it a little stir. We don't want it sticking on the bottom. It smells incredible. That's a good ragu right there. Okay, once you've got that cooked a good 10 minutes or more there, look. That looks superb. We want to keep some moisture, obviously, in our lasagna. We need to make a bechamel sauce. We want to go in there with some butter, about that much. Give it a little whiz round in there. And we want to be going in there with a couple of tablespoons of flour. A couple of good tablespoons. And give that a little cooking in there. A nice little cooking on the flour in there. And we want to be going in there with our milk. All of it. Just give it a little whisk around. Make sure there's no lumps. We don't want no lumps and bumps. Bring it up to a simmer. Keep stirring it occasionally until it thickens. We're going to chuck in some pepper, chuck in some nutmeg. That will be our bechamel sauce. Just going to go in there with a little bit of pepper now, actually. A little pinch of nutmeg. And just let it thicken. Beautiful. That will do. I'm not taking it any thicker than that. We actually want it to run into the pasta. You know, if it's too thick, it's just going to be a glob mess. And the pen pasta, which has holes in, is going to have nothing in it. All we're going to do now is assemble. I'm using an 8x8 glass tray thing, glass dish in there, a little bit of that white sauce, and we are going to start to assemble. Now we don't have lasagna sheets, and you can put this in any which way you want, but if we just lay them in like that as best we can, now I'm going to do this quickly, but we should end up with quite a nice, easy to get out. I mean, it's going to collapse obviously when you stick your spoon or something in to get it out. Of course it is, you know. It can't hold together, it's not a lasagna sheet. But if we come on there like that, and then we come on the other way, we're going to end up with some layers. It's like building with bricks, you know. Now, of course, you could have put the pasta at the bottom first if you so wish. It doesn't really matter how you layer it up. But I just want a little bit of pasta under there. And then we're going to layer over the top. Most lasagnas go pasta, white sauce, and then the meat sauce, the ragu. But I'm just wanting this to hold a little bit. You know, we're not using lasagna sheets. So what we're going to do now is put a little bit of that white sauce on there. And we're going to put a layer of cheese on. And then that should sort of stick it all together, we hope. Because then when we put the pasta on next, it should all cling with the cheese, he says. And don't forget, get your oven on at about 190. We're just going to hit that up with a little bit of cheese in there. This is a bit of mozzarella in there. Now I'm going to do a 3 cheese lasagna. So I've got that going on. I want a little bit of cheddar in there. And we want a little bit of parmesan. We want that massive cheese flavour. And then we're going to go this way. Now this, obviously these pasta shapes are quite sprung up. But don't worry about it. It should all squash down. Now this time, I'm just going to put a little bit of white sauce on there, just to sticky up all that pasta. It's going to be a mountain, this thing is going to be too small, this dish, I can tell you now. We should have gone for a 9x13, but hey, come on. We're not bothered, are we? Oh, it's gonna be a mountain, this. It's gonna bubble over. Lovely. That don't matter. We like the crusty bits, don't we? Back on there, some more pasta. I think that's looking a bit special. Oh, a little bit more of that on there, look. Save a little bit for the top. Sticky all this pasta together. That's what we got to try and do. Come on, we're back on there with a layer of cheese. We got a bit more of that sauce left there. Look, we're going to use it all up. There's absolutely no point wasting it. Come on, I've got some pasta left. Let's use it all up, come on. I'm going to have to come in a little bit on this because I think it's all going to drop out. Now, don't do anything like this at home. Use a 9x13 dish. But I'd already started and I'm not going to go backwards. Let's just go really crazy. This has got to be the craziest recipe on this channel. Don't do this at home. We want to put that like that. We want to take that like that. And we want to do this. Don't we? Of course we do. Oh, you're nuts, you. Oh, there you go. Don't do this at home. Use a proper sized dish. We do actually want a little bit of a light covering over the top. Stick that in the oven. Come on. Let's get it cooked. So there you are, don't do this at home. It's in the oven. It's going to be in the oven for about 25 minutes. We're going to take the top foil off, not the sides, because obviously we're using a wrong size dish. But there you go, practical cooking, which is going to go all over. Okay, we want to be getting that out of there. Look at this monster. Don't do this at home. Let's get it back in. Come on. Right, this thing's back in there for about 20 minutes. 20 minutes until it goes golden over the top. Come on. Oh, that is ridiculous. Oh, yeah. That is unbelievable. Oh my word, don't try this at home. Right, what we're going to do is leave it a good 10 minutes, see if it can set up a little bit up there. Obviously it's going to be hot inside, but we need to be able to take this foil off here. A bit warm. Oh yes, please. Oh, look at that. It is absolutely mad. Oh yeah, we're in. Oh, look at that. That is sensational. Look at that. That is our 3-cheese Italian sausage Penne lasagna. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Stringy cheese. That is a delicious, easy one. You know, that Italian sausage, we got a bit of herbs, we got a nice ragu going on there. We used pen pasta, we made a bechamel, filled it full of cheese. What a fantastic lasagna. Anybody can make this. So there you go. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make a lasagna. Come on. If you do like what we're doing, a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, boom, ring that bell. And we'll catch you in the next video. Oh, look at that. That is absolutely amazing.